Hi, I'm Dr. Jerry Leinweber with Canadian Vision Care, demonstrating how to do a very simple, low-cost, easy screening test to determine which children need an eye exam by the Canadian Vision Care team. The kit consists of three small pieces. The first we can see here is what we call the Model E, and this is used to demonstrate what the children will be seeing. And secondly, there are two additional plates that, when held up, and when you look at them like this with the naked eye, you can't really see anything special in either one. However, if the person puts on the test glasses over their glasses, or not if they have any, the Polaroid glasses, we have some here for the larger kids, or some smaller ones for the smaller ones, and then we'll show you the technology that makes this work. Very simple technique, which should take less than a minute per child. So the proper environment to do a test on a child is the tester needs to be about 1 meter away, a little more than 3 feet away from the person being tested. And the person being tested, we need to have a well-lit area, not direct sunlight, and without reflection, so we might have a dark background behind them, whether it's a drape or just a dark wall, something that doesn't reflect light. So not in the sunlight, not in direct light and glare, and all we do is very simply take the student, put the test glasses on, and place them so we're a full 1 meter away. We then ask, can you see the letter?
Yes.
What do you see? Which way is it pointing?
This way.
Great. So we establish that the child can see the E, and then we take our two models, which we're going to put behind our back. One is a stereo blank, and the other is the E. We're going to put them behind our back and present them to the child. And point to the E, please. Good. We then run this a sequence of up to 10 times. Point to the E. Good. Shuffle them behind our back, sometimes changing them, sometimes not. Point to the E. Good. Point to the E. Great. And point to the E. Good. Make sure there's always 1 meter between you and the person being tested. Great. Point to the E. And 2 more times. Point to the E. Great. And point to the E. Very good. The testing then is complete if the child gets 2 errors or fewer. They've passed the test. So once they get 8 out of 8, they'll definitely get 8 out of 10 and they pass. If they get fewer than 8, 7 out of 10, or more than 3 or more mistakes, then they require a full eye exam. And so finally, some quick tips on how to make sure a screening project goes well. First of all, make sure that the child's head and your head, you're not tilting your head, it's straight off, and you're straight away holding these two patterns out. The patterns can be both, they can have a raised or a recessed. So you want to always try to hold it raised. Make sure you're never holding it this way, the long way. Rather, it should be the long way, it should be sideways. So just like that. Then behind your back so they can't see you, you can decide when you want to change them and when you want to leave them in the same. Present again directly in front of the child. If the child starts tilting their head, they're going to throw the Polaroid filters off, so make sure they're straight. Make sure no other children are watching. Make sure they're just around the corner so they can't see it, so they're not learning the test. And make sure you use the right sized glasses, the bigger glasses, the black ones for the large children, and just our little blue ones for the smaller ones. The key is don't have this in direct sunlight. Have this in some non-glare. If you can, have a bit of a dark background. Make sure your test distance is 1 meter away. And basically, if they get 8, 9, or 10 correct out of the 10 chances, then their eyes should be good. They don't need a full eye test. If they get 3 wrong or more, then you can quit the test at that point and sign them up as one of the children who should get a slip to come and see that when the team is available. Thank you.